Welcome back, family. You know what I need y'all guys to do. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button for me. Click it. I'm growing, guys. I'm growing. I'm doing what I can do. Hit the like button. Hit the share button. Comment, family. I want to know your ideologies, your ideas, your thought, your mental process, so to speak. Support my channel by going to the Cash App. You see the screen, $Drummer 1980. Help me out, guys. You also can support my channel by going to the Super Thanks located directly under the video. Click it and donate, family, if you ever so kindly. And like I always tell y'all guys, peace, blessings, and much success to everybody, all right? Let's do what we gon' do. Well. You know who I am, family. I'm your gracious host, Drummer Boy 1980, hailing from the Carolinas, Columbia, South Carolina to be exact. You should know my motto already. I don't make believe, I make believers. Hope you're having a good day today. If not, you know the old adage. Ask yourself why and remember this, family. Happiness is an inside job, and it will always be an internal affair. Well, guys, we back today again with the reaction from Steve Harvey himself. The king's a comedy guy, huh? I'm gonna call your attention to the screen, guys. Let's see what Mr. Steve Harvey has to say, all right? Let's go.
What's wrong with this generation today? These young boys today, what do she bring to the table? The hell you mean, man? What do your ass bring to the table? You got a woman that can come to the table that can make another you.
So the only thing a woman have to bring from what I'm hearing so far is she bring her vagina because she can make another person. I thought that I had a phallus, a penis, a Johnson, a Willie. Isn't it a 50-50 thing, I thought? Or maybe that I'm wrong. Maybe that I mean a parallel universe some way. In the words of Jason Black, you have to watch them old niggas, huh? The civil rights generation talking, guys. Listen at the wisdom, all right? Let's go.
What else she need to slide up to the table with? What about your job? What happened to men who were supposed to be responsible? Do you know that it's our job to take care of a woman and some children, to have a family? That's our damn job.
Who is complaining about taking care of our women and our children? The operative word is our women and children. Or let me just simplify it. My woman and my biological kids. Who is complaining about that? Men been taking care of their women and their children from time immemorial. Please. Now the problem lies whenever that people come to you with these ready-made families. God almighty, no. Oh, God. You heard me, didn't you? People want to come to you with these ready-made families already. And people want to act as though they're above you and you should be grateful that I'm talking to you. No. I refuse. Look at me. I refuse to be in that predicament. If I'm talking to a woman that have children, not children, one child, because I probably could deal with one, but this woman gonna have to be a phenomenal woman. This woman gonna have to be something that the world never seen before. Do you understand me? This woman gonna have to show me gratitude. I'm gonna have to know that this woman appreciate me. And she is gonna have to be head and shoulders a cut above the rest. She's gonna have to be a standout. Because I don't do other people's kids. But even though I'm married, my wife had no kids. I can show y'all how to get women with no kids, guys. I'm telling you, contact me. I'm gonna charge you $19.99 though, all right?
But what happens to when the woman tell you, I don't need a man, Steve?
Well, they need to what? Okay, if you don't, how that's working? You know how that's working. Who don't need no man?
I'm independent. I can do for myself.
Yeah, but why do you want to? Yeah, okay, you can drop a transmission. You can sandblast your house. But hell, do you want to?
No.
If somebody could get out there and drop this transmission for you and sandblast your house, why don't you go get your nails done? I'm not trying to reduce a woman to nothing else. Be all you can be. But damn, who don't need a man? That's a lie. What man don't need a woman? I tell you what. Try to live without them. Try to live your life without women. This ain't about la-da-da, man. This some bullshit without women. If it wasn't for women, what would you? Aristotle Onassis said it best. He said, if women did not exist, all the money in the world would have no meaning.
Oh! So what I am hearing, that men and women need each other. I can concede to that. Because I'm not one of those guys, oh, I don't need no woman. I don't need her. I want her. Now, the need comes in at reproduction. That's when I really need her. Now watch this. Listen. Class is in session. The Bible called the woman a helpmate. Now, the woman could make your load a lot easier. You understand? A woman can assist. A woman can see blind spots, perhaps, that you don't see. And she can make it so much smoother. But do I need her? I don't have to have her, but I want her. Because my purpose is not predicated on her, if you understand that. My purpose is not the woman. Y'all understand this. Your purpose is not a woman. Don't never let nobody push that thought, or don't think nothing of the sort. Get that mess away from you. Your purpose in life is not a woman. That's foolish talk. Who told you that? Just because she can make a baby, that's all that she need to bring. He married a woman that was married to a kingpin. The guy went to prison, right? Come to find out, she was involved with the enterprise, if you will. Allegedly. But the husband would not turn her up because she owned a bar. The FBI seized the bar because the bar was purchased from that money, so they closed down the bar. But the husband never flipped or turned on Marjorie. And what did Marjorie do? Marjorie turned around after the husband got like life, but I think he did 26 years. But at that time, the man received life in prison without parole, I believe, right? What did Marjorie do, guys? Marjorie turned around and got with the guy cousin, which was another kingpin. You heard me correctly. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button, because I'm a storyteller right now. I'm a storyteller.
Do that for me now.
Come on back.
This drummer boy. Let's go.
Marjorie got with his cousin, which was another kingpin. He got locked up. Now, granted, Steve met this woman in the early 90s, but Steve wasn't her first choice. Steve wasn't her second choice. We don't know how far down the line Steve was. I want to say Steve Harvey married Marjorie in 2005 or 2006, if I'm not mistaken. He got that hey big head call. This is the same guy that's giving out advice because he think guys view the world through his nostalgic lens. Guys don't view the world like that. A few, but it's so minute to it's not even worth talking about those guys. This is the same guy talking about think like a man, act like all that old foolish stuff. The woman don't have to bring her to the table basically because she can create another you. What kind of nonsensical buffoonery is this? Why do we always have to get the clowns, the people that make it big? Because they know who to put on TV. They know, guys, get that through y'all thick skulls. They know who to put on TV. Like Will Smith family and Jada. They know who to put on TV. They know. Because this is not a representation of us as a whole. No way. I don't care how much money you got. And I put up a post today, and it goes a little something like this. Steve Harvey is a perfect example of what I'm about to tell you. I'm a staunch advocate of the ideal of just because people have money does not mean that they are intelligent. The person could have great business acumen. You understand? The person could be good at business, but they don't have no life experiences. A person could be good at business, but they don't have no experience whenever it comes to dealing with females in general. A person could be good at business, but they don't have no common sense. A person could have a lot of money, and that covers a multitude of things. People automatically equate money to being intelligent and you're smart and everything is figured out. But in the meantime, people committing suicide. People can't even keep a family together. They got billions of dollars. People can't even go to sleep, Michael Jackson, without propofol, but they got everything figured out, right? People jumping off bridges and having overdoses and just doing all kind of unseemly things. Because most people think money is the end all be all. Money is simply a tool which you can utilize to progress your purpose. I do not know your purpose, but you should know what your purpose is. If not, you need to be seeking out and finding out exactly what your purpose is on the earth, because everybody had one, even if it's negative. God almighty, no, I said it. Because the devil have children too. So some of y'all purpose is to raise hell on earth and to cause confusion. But let me get out of there. All right. So Steve Harvey give out some of the worst advice that I think I have ever seen on this side of God green earth. My goodness.
Dog, women is everything. They catch me out. They the lick, man. But these young boys done forgot it, because these women out here, they've had to be independent because they ain't got the right man.
Okay.
But this system of marriage is still good.
Okay.
This system of a man taking care of a woman, that's really how it's supposed to be. All the rest of it's bullshit, man. And y'all need to quit tricking yourself with this new way of thinking. Because this new way of thinking ain't getting y'all no damn where. I'm sorry.
Well, he said the women is the cat meow and the women is everything. Now, to my trained ears, I am hearing that he put women up on a pedestal. Something that I would never in a million years do. And you heard me correctly the first time, but it's worthy of a repeat. I will never, ever, 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 ever hoist a woman up or put her up on a pedestal. Never. I don't care how bad she is. I don't care if she's a 34, 40. I don't care what her measurements is. I don't care how good she look. I don't care how good the coochie may be. None of that concerns me. I'm not putting no woman on a pedestal, because what you gonna do is feed into her ego. And if you know about an ego, a lot of women are borderline narcissists. They entitled, and then you actually gonna horse them up? Man, you asking for trouble. You asking for it. Not doing that. Because like I always tell y'all guys, once you put somebody up on a pedestal, that means that they are above you, and you yourself have to look up, and she looking down on you. I'm not saying you don't treat your women well. Hear me talking. I'm not saying you ain't treating her well, loving her, spending money on her, taking care of her and the kids. taking her on vacation. She driving good. She living good to the best of your ability, of course, because everybody is not on the same level. So you have to make concessions for that. But I'm saying, you treat your woman good. You treat your woman well. You take care of your woman. Yes, I'm all for that. But I'm not pedestalizing no woman, period. I love my wife, but I'm not pedestalizing. Because if you're dealing with an entitled woman, that's one of the worst things ever. Trust me when I tell you. Man, I used to date this girl and I thought that she had money, right? Because whenever that I first met her, she was driving a nice car. So I'm thinking, okay, well, she apparently had money because the car was brand new, because I am a car aficionado. So I looked at the car and I looked at her. I was like, well, wow. Well, apparently that she doing pretty well. Come to find out, her daddy was helping to foot the bill. We talked a little while and everything. I went to meet her parents down in Georgia, somewhere in Valdosta, I think. Guys, look me in my eye. I'm not lying to you. We went to Valdosta, Georgia. We pulled up at the house down there. I'm thinking that I'm going to this mansion probably. Man, I got down there. It looked like the ghost house off of Mario Brothers. When I stepped in that house, guys, her mom told me verbatim, I put this on my daughter's life. Her mom told me to say, son, watch where you step at because you might fall through the floor. And that's the truth. I was walking around up in the house tipping, scared. I saw it in one spot. I didn't move because I didn't want to fall through the floor. The kitchen had a hole in it, had a hole down up in the floor about this big, man. Literally, I could look down and see the ground. So I'm sitting there thinking, well, why do she act like this? Because you ain't came from no money. So I'm thinking to myself, why is your daughter so entitled that she act like she's above me and everybody else? I'm coming to look at your living conditions and you living in a chicken coop. But guys, don't you take no advice from no Steve Harvey. Steve Harvey give out some of the worst advice I think I have ever seen so far, all right? Men been working. Men been doing their thing. See, but the catch is this devilish TV. They always flaunting the lifestyles of the rich and famous. And people starting to want that. People starting to crave Bentleys and Rolls Royce and all this. Y'all might as well forget that. The average person won't never, ever, ever own a Bentley. Period. A Rolls Royce. Period. Most people can't even buy a Cadillac Escalade truck. A Cadillac Escalade truck now probably run you about 120. Most people can't buy no $120,000 vehicle. Most people can't even buy a $60,000 vehicle. They try to just make it so hard for the men. See, back then, the houses was $30,000, $40,000. But now the average house in America, I think it's probably between $300,000 to $400,000 because I have one myself. So that's not cheap. And then if you have decent cars, decent clothes, trips, and all this stuff, that takes a lot. And let me say this too. And Steve Harvey talking about a woman shouldn't bring that, but just her cootie, basically. But you out your mind. There is nothing wrong with a woman working either, because most women have cushy jobs anyway, right? So get this out of your mind that you actually just want to set up home. What is there to do home? Because they ain't but so much that you can clean. They ain't but so many clothes that you can wash. Because the house don't need to be clean every single day. You gonna do something if it's nothing but work for your husband if he have a business. But you gonna do something because out of mind is the devil workshop now. Even in the Bible, Ruth, before that she met Boaz and many other women in the Bible work, Ruth was in the field working. Yes. Miriam, Phoebe, nobody wasn't just sitting home twiddling their thumbs, talking about cooking. Please stop that. A woman has to bring more than her vagina. A woman has to bring more than that. And I would get into the list, but I pass right now because I'm kind of sleepy, to be honest with you. But Steve Harvey gives some of the worst advice I think I have ever seen. God, but he just need to give it up at this point. Just give it up, all right? But guys, what do you think? Put it in the comment section. And y'all guys know, until next time, peace. And remember, there is more.